What's up, guys? It's MARWA here.
My name is Kobina Akun, popularly known as Watermaya.
Mungai Eve here.
It's your girl, the African Tigress.
My name is David Jr.
My name is Nasto.
My name is Lucia.
Check Matiko.
Platinum the Traveler.
Welcome to Adventurers.
Welcome to GHT in Jamaica.
My name is Arwa. I am
MWANGO.
Asante Sana.
Miss Trudy Eve in the house.
Uncle Mo from Kenya.
Congrats, moms.
I'm coming.
They were better than the others.
My name is Mayugno. This competition no service is manganga. Wood no simba banor Jonathan the somebody German machine at the Ep57.
Christmas list or Chris.
This is a show.
Yes.
I thought it was just a conversation.
Listen, I would love to go in depth of this on this podcast because I feel like podcast is where I get the chance to express myself.
Hello. Testing, mic, checking. Hello, guys. Hello, welcome, guys. Welcome. Karibuni sana. Karibuni sana. Okay, welcome so much, guys, to this episode. All right. Sorry for keeping you waiting for up to like 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I was checking over here. I'm happy that you guys are checking in. I'm happy that you guys are checking in. I appreciate you being here. And I've seen you guys, and I'm glad that you're catching me live right now. Today, I decided to come early because I really feel like I should talk about this thing. It's really burning me, you know. I'm looking at this. It's really getting messy and ugly. Trust me. I kid you not. This is not good at all. It's looking really ugly. I thought, like, you know, why don't I come just and talk about this and show you? Because why are people not talking about this thing? Well, because I'm saying DEE MWANGO and the brother are really running up and down and saying humble beginnings, reconstruction, and blah, blah. They don't talk about what's happening on the ground. There's something really ugly happening over there. So I decided to come and talk about it. And I'm happy that you guys are catching me live right now. Let me say hello to a few people in the house. I see Alan Girl in the building. Crown number 3, Hadija Ibrahim, thank you for being here. Anthony De Souza, Onella is my sister, thank you for being here. Who else? Gamer Girl 254, thank you, and big shout out to you, Gamer Girl. Gladys, Miss GK, Meridian Travel Services, hello. The Passenger Finder, man, you've been missing. Where you been? Mary Mo, appreciate you being here. Who else? Yvette King. Okay, thank you. Oh, absolutely. You just said somebody will get hurt. You know. AM Caro, my Kenyan OO and GGs. Kenyan OO to the GGs. Thank you for being here. Say hello to On Trending. Where is she? You know. I appreciate you being here, AM Caro. Thank you so much. Karibu sana. Dark Charles, what's up? Welcome. Ninani sijasema hello. Miss Wilson. I really don't like to, pass anyone's comment because I really like to recognize everyone who's just joining, and that's my thing. That's how I do my thing. Yeah, Magali is saying hello to AM Caro. By the way, you should check Game Magali, yeah, thank you. So we should get started. And I should put this on your screen so that you can know what I'm about to talk about. Look at that thumbnail, Freddy. Look at that thumbnail. Keenly like that. Caro, I'm about to tell you what's up. You just fasten your safety belt or seat belt and buckle up. You're about to get into this thing that is happening over there. No, it's a saga. It's a real ugly one. Okay, Stage 221, thank you for being here. Yeah, Laura Darlington, I see you. All right, guys. Now, as you can see on your picture, on your screen, there is that picture that I collected. There is a picture that I collected events from there, and I compiled all these events, and they're making sense. I joined dots from several people. And before I start from there, let me give Mogesi a big shout out, because I got the first raw and edited footage of the real fight in the village that involved actually that man who was showing a sign of beating someone and the other who are there. And the real cause of this thing is because I and MARWA used this drunk guy that they bought land from. Should I say bought or they grabbed land from? Called this guy called who? Murimi. So I and MARWA ordered Murimi to cut down someone's avocado tree. You know, avocado is a very good fruit in Kenya here. So this guy, this MARWA called Mr. Murimi, bring a machete, and he cut down that avocado tree that had been preserved there for more than 4 decades. I'm talking about 40 years, according to the owners of those trees and according to Mogesi. So when MARWA cut that to pave way for the tippers and the lorries to carry the building construction materials to DEE MWANGO's place, you know, when these men come out, they asked, who the hell cut down this tree that had been here for more than 40 years? Who in his mind would come and cut this tree down? And you know what? There was a man who was trying to protect the Ondaris, said, you know what, this guy was just paid to cut, and the other one was, you know, preserving, or can I say preserving, defending the Ondaris. And I kid you not, the thing that went down there, it's really ugly. Actually, let me take you to the real footage from Mogesi, and that footage is what I will be playing here. And big shout out to Mogesi, by the way. I'll play that footage from Mogesi, and we can start from it and see. Because, you know, one thing is I understand Korean language. I am a Korean. I understand that language. I come from the same community and from the same tribe. So it is so easy for me to translate to you what these people are talking about, because I understand the whole language. And when Mogesi came out with a camera, he found out people are really, you know, going physical, you know. They were going physical. And so Mogesi pulled out a camera and recorded that thing. And I'm going to play that footage from Mogesi. And one more time, big shout out to Mogesi. You can check that footage after this episode. And here's the thing. There is the footage. So I'll be playing this. You see, the men on the picture over here, they were really going physical because of the same thing that you saw on DEE MWANGO's video. That's what I'll be showing you. DEE MWANGO's video. It's here. The tree that MARWA is holding over here, that is an avocado tree that they cut down yesterday. In that video that DEE MWANGO was saying, humble beginning and blah, blah, things of that sort. So the tree that MARWA is holding here is the tree that they cut down. MARWA, DEE MWANGO, they ordered that drunk boy that they bought land from, called Murimi, to cut that tree down, that avocado tree. I'm talking about a tree, avocado tree, a fruit that has been preserved here for more than 40 years. And these people ordered Murimi to cut it down because they had paid another person some pennies to just, you know, cut the tree to pave way for road construction. And you know, this road construction is not a public road. You know, this road is not a public road. This is just a pathway that the neighbors just decided to use their land as walking path. So Sensors and MARWAs and DEE MWANGO are constructing a very big road that vehicles can pass with. They can pass with what? Construction materials. And now, while they were building that, they are using people's land. They are, you know, going in depth into the lands. So this avocado tree has brought a lot of chaos in the village. And when you're looking at this, this is a footage that I got from Mogesi's video. By the way, speaking about Mogesi, let me actually express my real concern to Mogesi. I just saw a video from him actually that he been robbed. His boutique has been really robbed, and they took everything from Mogesi. Man, I'm really sorry, Mogesi. Whatever, actually. I don't know why are these people so bad in that village. Like, they don't want to see progress. Why are they robbing this young man who's trying to make it? So they robbed Mogesi, his boutique, everything. Man, it's bad. I saw it, and Mogesi, I'm really sorry for what actually happened there. And I'm praying that you may actually find comfort, man. You know, find yourself. But it's bad. It's really bad. I feel bad for a young man who's trying to make it up because, people are saying, can't you do something else? Why always do videos and talk about... And the young man is trying to do something. And now look at what they're doing to him. They rob his shop. It's bad. I mean, even if that was sensitive, even if that was someone else, it's bad. I don't understand if this is the game, because time to time I see people robbing that shop, people are storming there and taking stuff away. I don't understand if that is real or staged or something, but it's bad. If that is true, I don't agree. Anyway, let me play a footage from Mogesi. Here it is. Here is the footage that Mogesi recorded, the real physical fight here. Look at it. All right. Now, a good thing is I understand Korean language, so I'll be translating to you what these men are talking about on the background and what is the cause of this problem that you see in this fight. Actually, you see men have like rungu, I don't know. They have lots of trees. If someone had something like a machete, then they could do something crazy. So the man who been thrown to the other side is the man who is defending the Ondaris. I'm talking about MARWA and MWANGO. And the man here that is raising a tree or something like a big stick is the man who is claiming that avocado tree. Why is it cut down? And why does MARWA and MWANGO take that in their hand to come and cut this down? So it was a really bad thing here. So let's go on with this. I hope you guys are seeing it and you can hear the voice, because I'll be rewinding a little bit to translate to you what they are talking about, because I understand that language. And actually, let me try to expand it a little bit. You look at it, right? Wow. All right. Now that at least you've seen what's happening in that footage, let me rewind and now start explaining to you what is going down in that thing. All right. I'll be translating a little bit, then jump to that video that MARWA was cutting down the tree that brought all this chaos. And now imagine if this is now the families are ganging against each other because of what MARWA and his sister did to this other family, cutting down their... Yeah, I mean, talking about fruits, okay? Avocado is, just like I saw a very good comment from Gemaga saying, avocado tree ain't a tree to joke with. Of course, in Kenya, an avocado tree is precious. It's a good tree. And from the background story that I'm hearing, that this tree has really served this family for more than 40 years. And they harvest the avocados, they sell, and they take the money to pay school fees for their children. I mean, this is a cash crop for them, and as well as it is a food crop. So when the Ondaris came and cut the tree down, it didn't go well with them. And now the man is coming out to ask, how will these people come and cut down my tree because they want to construct their road? I mean, why did they cut down my tree like that? And now the other man was here defending the MARWAs and saying, you know what, it's not bad. They're constructing a road that we can use. We can use. Who told them to cut down my tree? You see that? So avocado tree, man, you know how avocado is precious, yeah? And MWANGO was eating avocado today or yesterday in the same video. So why would they cut someone's tree down without his permission? And I'll take you to the footage where MARWA was speaking in the video that what they were cutting down that tree. He was arguing that, villagers are really behind, and some villagers they don't have anything to do. They just want to come and cause chaos and destruction. And you know what, we need to remain focused and don't look at them. So they went ahead and cut down that tree, and they recorded, which I'm going to play for you here. So let me start from here, give you a background story of it, then take you to that part where all this thing was happening. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, if this is how if this is how the village is going to go, because now the Ondaris, they want to do they want to do progress. I mean, they want to do construction and stuff for their family, but they don't care about other people's families and their well-being. So I don't know how these people are gonna live like neighbors. I thought this was supposed to be like a mutual agreement. Call the neighbors who have their lands next to the road. Say, can we donate a small portion of this land to create a road that will help us? If they agree with that narrative, then MARWA can go ahead and they can clear the road and construct it. But now you don't do something because you want to clear a road away to your home, and you cut people's tree down. You dig into people's plots and chambers. You destroy people's crops because you want a tipper and a lorry to bring materials to your land. I mean, your construction is none of their business, and you don't feed them. So why will you get into their business? But I listened to MARWA and MWANGO how they were speaking arrogantly, and I'm like, why don't these villagers just wake up and come really hard on these people and teach them a lesson for once? I mean, for just once. Because it's getting out of hand. I can look at that twice. It's really crazy, Anyway, let me sip my tea and give you the real tea. I hope you have your tea too. Well, let me show you here. So let me start by playing the clip and explain to you, because I'll translate to you. I understand that language. Then I'll take you to MARWA's video, to MWANGO's video, where they were cutting down that tree and how they ordered Murimi to cut the tree down. Clearly, you can see that they were doing that intentionally, and because they feel that they're untouchable. So I feel the pain in these people, in these men who are really fighting for their own things. But you can listen to how MARWA is speaking, like these villagers have nothing to do, so they will find anything to come and distract you. I was surprised, Sometimes I don't know how to explain some things, but this is ugly. Listen to this. This is from Mogesi, actually. Big shout out to Mogesi. And you guys can check on Mogesi. You can send your concern to Mogesi. He's been robbed. His shop has been robbed, shoplifted. I don't know how to say that. And I really feel bad for Mogesi. So I'm going to use his footage here. And in the meantime, you guys show love, all right? Like the video as we go on. So listen to this. So the other man is saying, so the other man is asking, or the man that is hidden on that side is asking, why are these people coming and cutting my tree down? And this other man is telling him, don't play with me. So he's defending the Dondaris. So someone on the background is asking, who cut the tree? And another one is saying, it is that young man from Mondari, together with Murimi. So the one who is defending MARWA and Dondaris is this man on your screen. So he was trying to defend MARWA because he was given something by MARWA. Okay, something I'm talking about. He was kind of bribed. I can't say bribed. And you know that he's not the owner of that tree, that avocado tree that was cut. The owner is the one who's fighting for it right now. But this guy who was given something by the MARWAs, the Ondaris, is now trying to defend them. And you can see this. So I'm assuming if there were no people here to contain them, because I will hear Mogesi from the background trying to contain his uncle, because he was saying, Tatamoke, Tatamoke is my uncle. The young one, the little brother to your daddy. So the brother to your daddy is your uncle. We call them uncles here, okay? Tatamoke. So he was telling him, uncle, please calm down. Don't do something stupid here. I know that they just pissed you off, but please don't fight. That is Mogesi trying to advise his uncle and tell him, please don't fight, okay? And he was asking, no, why should I not fight? Because why are these Ondaris doing all this for me? You know how long I've preserved this tree here, this avocado tree. I've preserved it for so long. Then why are they coming to cut down? And this man here is the one who got paid, and I didn't see nothing. So he was complaining. I can feel it, Now listen to this. So the man here is the one who is the owner of the tree. He's telling, I'll actually work on this man, because while he's teaming up with Ondaris to cut down my tree that I've preserved for that longer. Why? Why is he teaming up with these people? And Mogesi is telling him, no, Uncle, chill. Okay, relax, Uncle. I know they have pissed you off, but please don't go physical, don't fight. So please go down, okay? Now you see. Now you see. Okay. Fimas Berry, I see you. Onella, I see you. Gracie. Kamo, Vimwelu, thank you. And big shout out to you, Vimwelu. Welcome so much. I'm happy that you're here. Kerry, how are you? Island Girl. Lester Harris. Lysra. Okay, let me call Harris. Vico Respect, thank you for being here. And big shout out to you. M. Karo, I see you. Kavan, thank you for being here. Elise Queen. Elvis, how are you? Mama Edu nakuwa na wewe kichwa ngumu. Sijui kama ni nini nakusumbuaga wewe mama. Uko na kichwa mbaya wewe. Maureen, I see you. Joanne, who else? Yeah, Junie, I see you. If I haven't highlighted your comment, it's because I haven't seen it, but I'll be highlighting it. Okay, Mary Mo, I see you. I'll be highlighting your comments as we move. Okay, so make sure you like the video, guys, as we move on. All right, I appreciate that. So while this thing is going down in that manner, while this fight is going down in that manner, what was MARWA saying on their previous video before this going down like this? Let me play a little bit before I take you to MARWA's to DMWANGO's video, and you listen to how arrogantly these people are speaking, and they are destroying people's property here because they want to build their own properties, their own villas and stuff like that. So I don't know for how long this is gonna push and pull like this, and I don't know how neighbors will live like this, because clearly right now what I'm seeing, the drunk boy called Murimi is not in his mind. I've seen footage that I'm going to show you that he's completely drunk. He's driving a motorbike that he bought yesterday with no side mirrors, and DMWANGO is telling him, hey, go and put some side mirrors. And they are using the same boy with the same bike that he bought to do their job. The boy is not even hustling with the bike, but the bike is being used with the same family who took the land and bought the bike. So it's now transporting and bringing material. So the boy was the one who actually used to cut down the tree. So you can imagine how ugly this is going to get. As much as they stay there as neighbors, it's going to get really ugly. And I'm not sure if it's going to turn good anytime soon. Because now, if it will get into family fight, it was now between MARWA and the man, and now it will get into families, because the man is claiming these Ondaris have really worked on us for so long. Why are they doing this? And he's ready to get physical. So you can only imagine. I mean, if that was you, even your daddy, you couldn't like someone to come and do something like that. You would fight for your thing. Just like I've seen censors and the Dondaris are really, trying to fight for their space and chasing people from their property. The same villagers, even if they are broke, even if they're poor or whatever, vulnerable, they still have the rights to protect their property. So why will censor come and cut down their tree that had been feeding them? And they preserved this avocado tree for more than 40 years. You can only imagine that 40 good years they've been harvesting avocados here and selling and paying their children's school fee. And now imagine, and now I'll show you a footage where MARWA is bragging and say these villagers have nothing to do, so all they want to do is to cause chaos. And they're laughing with DMWANGO and ordering that drunk boy to cut down that tree. So what? So what? Crazy, man. Like the video, kindly. Like the video, all right? Yeah, okay. The man, Mogesi on the background is telling the uncle, please stop that. Please don't fight. Don't go physical. We can handle this the other way. All right. We can handle this the other way. So please, calm down. Calm down. So Mogesi is trying to contain his uncle, but the other man is coming back to engage because he's been paid by MARWA. Okay, MARWA said that we will give these people something. So definitely he gave the other man something to defend him in case this man comes up to bring chaos, because he wouldn't agree that these people will do this. You can hear Mogesi's voice. By the way, at this moment, I don't know. I feel that Mogesi did a very good job to contain his uncle here. Otherwise, a lot will have gone down here because the man is trying to defend his property. And the other man, because he's been paid by MARWA, he's coming physical. He's telling him, so what? Yeah, so what? Yeah, I'm asking you. So what are you going to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Wow. Man, that's really ugly. By the way, before we finish with this, let me take you back to the real footage here. This is the tree. This is the tree that you can see here. All right. The tree that is on your, sorry, oh my God.
Game of Thrones.
Oh my God, what did I just do? I'm sorry, let me bring it back. This is the tree that has brought all those shenanigans. Let me take you there. Guys, in the meantime, make sure you like the video, and I appreciate if you do that, okay? I'm grateful for your and your support. So as we going on with this thing, analyzing it, like the video, okay? So it is here. There is the tree. And now, right here, the tree that Maru is holding is the tree they are going to cut down. And that tree is not on his land, and that tree is someone else. And that tree is an avocado tree that they use as cash crop and as well as food crop. So they harvest avocado here and sell and pay for their children's school fees and blah, blah, stuff like that. I mean, even if they don't use it that much, you don't have to catch someone's tree like that. So here's something. They, MARWA and MWANGO, ordered someone to bring a machete, and they told Murimi, the man who sold them a land, to climb on it and cut down the branches that are on the road. So he did exactly that because he was given orders by MARWA. Now, here's how he got down, right?
They have to eat. Why? Like, I don't know.
I feel sorry for me.
All right. You hear MARWA and MWANGO are gossiping about the same Murimi. They're saying, MARWA, you know, Murimi is, I don't know, Murimi is pathetic. And I feel so sorry for this Murimi because he's a, whatever they are gossiping over there, you could hear it. But now, they've ordered a child to bring a machete to cut down the tree. And here it is, the machete is being brought so that they can cut the tree down.
Hey!
Now, Murimi comes. All right, so MARWA is telling Murimi, go and bring a machete, because sometimes they speak Swahili and local dialect, which I'm going to translate to you. So Murimi, go and bring machete, and you can see he has that bike that he bought just yesterday. And this bike has no side mirrors. Look at that. That bike has no side mirrors. And instead of him going to hustle this bike, the same guy who sold his land yesterday to buy this bike, he's using the same bike to work for MARWA, to bring construction materials, to go and bring stuff. I mean, he's literally working for MWANGO and MARWA, because MWANGO told him, now you are my friend because you'll be, well, I will be sending you, and maybe I'll pay you or whatever. So Murimi, he's going to park down that bike. You know, he's going to park the bike down here and get on the tree and cut the tree down. I mean, Murimi should be on the road working because he just sold his piece of land and bought this bike. So he should be working at least to buy somewhere else. But now MARWAs are using him to cause chaos in the village. And now I'm not sure how this thing will actually end. So Murimi, go bring a machete. All right, let me push it a little bit. They didn't cut down the tree, just some branches. Oh, you talk about branches. Branches of what? Branches of what? Of the same tree. So if they didn't cut the tree, how did the branches fall down if they didn't cut it? You know, the good thing is I have the footage here. So you look at it and tell me if that tree was not cut down, if those branches, they didn't have avocado on them. And why would they even cut the branches? Is that the branch? Is that their tree? where did they get the permission from? They just bribed some other drunk guy here to carry it down, and the other guy who claimed that he can cool everything down, so he got something from it. But he didn't manage because the owner is still claiming the tree. Thanks to Mogesi, because he took me to there and gave me a real footage from that point, which I'm going to show you, plus this one. So let's go on a little bit. All right. Sorry. So the kid shows up with a machete, and they tells Murimi, come back, now we should get back on this and cut it. We push so that you can see. Now Murimi is there. That is Murimi. That is now going to climb on that avocado tree and slice it down. Talk about branches or whatever, but I'm talking about the avocado tree. So Murimi, the same Murimi, is being used again here. Again. Climb on the tree, cut down the branches. Yo, do it. Because MARWA is ordering you to do it, and MWANGO. So you don't care if that tree is not theirs or what. And by the way, why would they not talk to the owners? Because maybe. This is crazy now. It's really crazy. Now look here. So Murimi is climbing on the tree to go and slash it down. Murimi climbed on the tree and he's ready to start slashing it down.
When we cut it there, then we cut it.
I hope you guys can look at that tree, how it is, or you can see a pathway over there, and those branches have formed like an umbrella thing down there that is getting into the road. And because you can see from the farthest end over there, there is a tipper or a lorry or whatever I can call it, a truck, waiting to bring in materials here. So there is no way that the Ondaris, MARWA and MWANGO will actually imagine that this can hinder them from doing their job or constructing their houses and stuff. So they have to cut the tree down regardless. They don't care if the owner will be good with it or not, because I heard MARWA say these villagers, they have nothing to do. All they do here is cause chaos. So tell me, between MARWA and these villagers, who is causing chaos? You cut branches when limbs are hanging low, obstructing the pathway, but you get permission first. And now they didn't get permission. And again, when you look at that avocado tree, actually it has beared some fruits. And maybe, let's say, in 2 months' time, they would have harvested the avocado that they will use, they will sell and use the money maybe to do their things, to run their families. And now I kind of now understand why the man was so much angry and wanting to go physical, because this thing really feeds them. It feeds them. But now, cutting down the tree like that, at least he should have talked to the owner. Because I heard him say that he will give something small to the owner. But I didn't see the owner having something small. Who did he pay? Probably these other goons to defend him, okay?
So
Murimi cut those branches down, climb up there and cut. The other one, leave them. The other that goes to the other side. So that's MARWA giving orders. At least this will be the owner of the tree or this branch telling him. Or maybe they could talk to the owners of this area to see how they can divert the road. I mean, I really believe that if they wanted to come up with something good, as neighbors, they could come together and talk, hey, we want to start our construction down there. And can we at least construct a good road that will help both of us, all of us in the village? I really think that if they're not really crazy, they will agree to that idea because it's a good one. But now you come and cut someone's fruit tree that is serving them, that is giving them revenue without their permission. And you still brag on camera and say, these villagers are really... It's crazy. Anyway, let me show you where they're cutting. So Murimi goes up there and start cutting according to Marwa's directions. And yeah, right there, they start.
Have to give the owner something, guys.
So listen to Marwa. Marwa is saying he will have to give the owner of this tree something. That's to mean he will have to pay or compensate him. You know, I expected that indeed if he did that, it would be so good. If Marwa actually considered giving the owner of this tree something like a compensation, it will be good. And that will happen before you cut down the tree. You don't come and cut it and now come and tell me how much I need, you so can give me something small, because according to Marwa, something small. That will be a decision that will be made by the owner of the tree, that before you cut it down, let me give you my price, because this is something I've kept here for more than 40 years. They've been feeding him a family. That's according to how Mogesi was explaining it. And now you order it to be cut down, then you say, you know what, I'll have to give the owner something small. Who told you that the owner wants something small? What if he wants something big? What if, I mean, this thing is priceless. What if he say he wants $10,000 for his tree? He has grown it for 40 years. I mean, he can give you a really ridiculous price and say, you know, every day I'll be charging $10 for keeping this for every day, okay? And I've kept this for more than 40 years now. Calculate and give me the money. It's not about the tree. It's about now the care I've given it. So you carry down and say, I'll give the owner something small. Who told you the owner wants something small? You know, this kind of habit that the Ondaris are looking down on other villagers because maybe they're vulnerable and poor. It's bad, and I'm sure that this thing won't end well. It's going to get ugly every day, and to get to a point where the villagers won't take this thing no more. They will start coming out to defend their property and the thing, and right there you will see a really big catastrophe. I'm not praying for that, but if that time comes, just like this one. Just like that one, if that time comes, bro, it will be ugly, it will be bad, you know. And now, if it has started like that, then where do you think it's going? If now it has started like that, they are getting physical because of something like this. Now, where do you expect this thing should be going? And you can hear that man who was paid by a censor to defend him. He's shouting from the other side with the David Jr.'s voice. Man, it's gonna be bad, you know. Anyway, let me go back here. So Murim is cutting down the tree.
So, you know, you'll have to give the owner something, guys. Even though this road is not just us using it.
Yeah.
Now you hear that. That is clearly Maro saying, we will have to give the owner something small, even if it's not just us who are benefiting from the road. They too, they will benefit from it. So that is the idea that Maro has in his mind, because he thinks whatever he's doing is for the good of the village, which is true. Okay, I agree. Okay, honestly, let's be realistic here. Whatever Maro is doing there and the Mwangos to make a big road there is for the benefit of the village. But now, on whose agreement? On whose land? On whose property? Who did you consult? That is the problem. So you can say that because I'm doing something that will benefit you and your family, now you come here and do something crazy on my land, because you know what? I'm just making a road for you because you'll be passing here and your children will be passing here, plus their car and whatever. Who told you I need them to be passing on my land? And who did you consult? So he's saying he will have to give what? He will have to give the owner something small, even if the road is going to benefit all of them. And now my question is, did he give the owner something small? Mogesi, did he give the owner something small? Your uncle, did your uncle receive anything from this thing? Because he didn't. If he did, he wouldn't come to fight. Now imagine if this is how they would start, because MWANGO is just starting to construct whatever, to build or doing her thing over there. If this is how the things will be ugly from this beginning, then I'm not sure how it will end. So you heard Marwa. Let me repeat that one more time.
So, you know, you'll have to give the owner something, guys. even though this word is not just us using it.
Yeah.
All right. And now,
Stop using.
stop using who? Guys, like the video kindly. Guys, like the video.
You know, the problem is sometimes you meet villagers that don't have anything to do, so they want to disrupt.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. Did you hear that? Please tell me you did, because I honestly think that is mockery, that is ridiculous of MARWA, saying that the owners of these things don't know, they don't have something to do. So all they want to do is to distract and cause chaos. And now tell me, who between the owners of these properties and the MARWA, who is causing distraction and chaos? Because you come to someone's property and you order another drunk guy to just come and cut their tree down, because you think if they come up, if they just gang up and start, causing problems, you'll hand them something small like a $50, they will calm down. Man, I don't know where these people get this level of entitlement, because, man, if that was somewhere else, trust me, if that was somewhere else that they don't get intimidated, you can only predict where this thing will have gone, or maybe where it will go. I'm not saying it is over, because it's far from over. They're just getting started. So if that is the first move, they started like that. And you can imagine where the next day or next 2 days, how it will get. Now listen.
So you just have, the problem is sometimes you meet villagers that don't have anything to do, so they want to disrupt.
Yeah.
So you just have to stay focused.
Yeah.
Wow. So the villagers who don't have anything to do are these people who are fighting for their things. So sometimes these villagers, they don't have something to do. And now MWANGO is agreeing from the background. Yeah. These villagers who have nothing to do. Yeah. All they want to do is to distract. And now what we should do is to get focused, to stay focused. You hear me, MWANGO? Yes. Murimi, cut the tree down. I'll just say that. I don't care if the owners are cool with it or not. Just cut it down. And MWANGO is just saying, yeah. Yeah. And the people that MARWA is mocking are the real owners of this thing. Now you can imagine how ugly this thing is getting down. Okay, look at this. It's really getting ugly. Look. The man is saying in Kikuria, I'll beat this man. I swear to God, I'll just get him. I'll just work on him seriously. And the other man is saying, just don't touch me. Leave me so that he can come and dare touch me. Because what's wrong with him? He's been paying to defend the Ondaris. And man is saying, okay, just let him come. Let him come. Just let him come so that I can work on him. It's bad, it's really bad. And now it's getting between families. And this family of Ondari and the other family that is defending Ondaris, and this family that their property has been destroyed by the Ondaris, they will now have big problems. Remember, these people have been living together for all that time, for eternity. Now imagine, because MWANGO want to construct a villa that have a swimming pool on the rooftop, suddenly things are starting to get messy. And now imagine that she would be living in that village forever. Man, how are they planning to live in that village, by the way? No, look at this. The man in David Jr.'s voice. The man in David Jr.'s voice is saying, "Omonto no mukangi sana." I mean, this old man is so silly. I'll walk on him. So he's calling Mogesi's uncle a silly man because he's crying for an avocado tree that has been cut down. He's crying for an avocado tree that has been cut down. So, the good thing is I can hear everything that they're saying here. This man is really silly. This old man, I'll walk on him. I will convert him into a rag or something. You know, I really hope that you guys will understand this language. But, you know, thank God that I really understand. And I know that is the reason why a sensor really fight me so much, because he knows that I understand everything. Even if that time that we were gossiping about Murimi in this Kikuria language, I was listening to it, I was like, oh my God, does this man even listen to their videos? So if that man let the other guy come face the uncle to Mogesi, what do you think will have gone down? How ugly do you think this thing will actually turn out? And I'm not touching. Moto no mukangi. Moto I'm not touching. No. Yeah. And Mogesi is like, uncle, tatiga, uncle, tulia, tayangora, tulia, chill. The man, even the shoes, one shoe had been left behind, and it was like, no, give me my shoe. If you want me to go, just give me my shoe. And Mogesi's uncle actually picked the shoe and threw towards the direction. Take your shoes and go, because I will actually work on you. I will be bad on you. Okay, take your shoes and go. He picked the shoes and threw to. The man is saying, Mogesi, why don't you take your uncle back? Because why is he following? The man is like, no, why would these people do that? Actually, let me play a little bit so that you can listen to that conversation that the women on the background, they were asking questions there. Who did that? Another woman say, the Ondaris. Why did they do that? Okay, there was a very good conversation down there on the background. I will be explaining to you and translating to you. Thank God for me, because I understand this language, so you don't have to worry about, what were those women saying? So the other guy, the positive team, and the Zach with his dictionary English will come and lie to you that they were just saying, you know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Actually, the road is for the community. And JT is exaggerating. I understand the language, so chill. Whoa, the man is going nuts, man. Oh, the man is like, no, I'm going to work on this man really bad. I will work on him very bad. Just let me work on him, please. Yeah, Vimwelu. You know, the good thing is I understand. And for the non-Swahili speakers and non-Korea speakers, I'll be doing you that, okay? So you can, you may pay me for doing that thing of translating, but thank God I'm a reactor, so you don't have to worry. Man is really angry. The man is like, Mungu mocho rontoro nondaro taj. I mean, I swear to God, I will work on this man. I will pound him. I will convert him into a rag. I will do him something bigger. Mogesi really did a very good job. Actually, I'm giving Mogesi his flowers because he really tried. I'm imagining if all he did was to film the whole thing and post and laugh, I will have to blame him a little bit. But he tried. He really did a good job to make sure that these people are not getting physical. He tried to get his uncle to go back, to reiterate, to back down. I mean, back down or something. Yeah. Uncle, please calm down. The uncle is like, no, hell no, Mogesi, leave me. Let me teach this man a lesson. Okay, they were using some real abusive language that I'm not gonna translate. Anyway, I'm gonna try to smoothen them so that they don't come out ugly, just like that. There is like, Mogesi, leave me to work on this man. So the Mogesi is telling the uncle, now if it was Fred himself who cut down the tree, so why don't you go for him, because it's not the man. And actually, Freddy, the one who was cutting down the tree, he was being supervised by the other people. And actually, the people who cut down the tree, who ordered that, were not that the man was Ondari. So let's go for Ondari. Let's leave this other man. The man is like, which Fred are you talking about? Who, Freddy or hey? Which Fred? Mogesi is like, no, I heard that it was Fred who cut down the tree, but on the footage that I'm showing you here, you saw that it was MARWA who was supervising Murimi. cutting
But
the
the owner
tree
was
down.
here. He
Yeah.
talked with one of the neighbors.
You see that? So Murimi, I don't know if that Murimi is the Freddy. Murimi. So Uncle is like, no, which Freddy are you talking about? I don't care who that person is. Why did they cut down my tree without my permission? So look at all that. You know, the whole point is MWANGO and the MWANGO and her brother MARWA should really try. You know, they should try to develop some skills, some social skills, how to live with neighbors. You know, this superstar mentality they have in their minds, they think they're untouchable, they can work on people, they can do whatever they want to do to them. It's gonna get them into big trouble and mess, because when you go to Rome, you gotta do what the Romans do. You don't come to their village and try to work on them because you expect them to treat you like a superstar. You're in the village, you are a villager. So these people watched you grow up with the mucus running on your nose. They watched you rising from nothing to where you are. So you don't come there and start spitting on their face because you've made it to where you are. So if this is how they're going to live with the neighbors, I'm not sure. Okay, I don't know how it's going to go, because you're trying to do something for yourself. Construct a villa for yourself, put a swimming pool on the rooftop. That's cool. That's what we want in the village. But again, don't you know how to live with your neighbors? Just imagine if they walk to that man and talk to him like, hey, you know what? We want to construct a road here that's going to bring materials here. But on the return, we're going to cut some branches down here. And so I think I should compensate you. How much do you need? And the man will say like, okay, so just give me like 5 grand. And the man will give them 5 grand, and they will be cool. So if the man himself will go up on the tree and trim the tree for them, because that is his own tree, and he will gladly do that if he agreed to do it. But now, because MARWA used that drunk boy that they're using to cut down the tree, and they didn't feel nothing. Actually, you heard what MARWA said. MARWA told that Barrow is saying on the video that these people, they have nothing to do, so all they're trying to do is to distract. And something else he said here.
But focused. And you meet.
Listen.
But the owner was here. He talked with one of the neighbors.
He knows.
He knows.
So MARWA is lying that the owner of the tree was here, and we talked to him. So the owner that MARWA is referring to is that white man in David Jr.'s voice. That man, that light guy. I don't know if you can see him. The other guy that is standing closer to MARWA, okay? That man with a checked t-shirt or checked shirt that is standing closer to MARWA. That is the man that was paid by MARWA to in form of like the owner. So while that thing was going down, they didn't know that the real owner was this guy who was holding the other man who's holding what? Holding what do you call it? A rungu. You call it rungu. But it's a log of tree or something, a big tree. So MARWA saying the owner was here and we talked to him. That to mean someone was here that claimed that he could cool everything down. So we bribed him something. We gave him something small. So we are sure that nothing will actually go down wrong. But now you see that the real owner is coming out. That is Mogesi's uncle. He's coming out to ask, why are these people actually treating us like this? Why should they always come out and treat us like we have no say even in our own property? Like, do you know how long I've kept this tree? And according to Mogesi, and this same footage, Mogesi is explaining that this tree has been preserved here for more than 40 years. You can only imagine that. 40 good years. Mogesi was born and found that tree just like it is. Other boys were born in that village. They found that tree just like it is right now. And they just harvest avocados there, sell them, and pay school fees, pay their bills and stuff like that. And on the other hand is a food crop. They harvest avocados, they eat. So why will Kenge come and cut down the tree because he wants to pave way for the truck to take construction material to their place? I mean, why don't you talk to the neighbors? It's not a bad thing to construct a road, but again, why don't you talk to the neighbors so that they can agree to give you their things to use? They don't need those big roads, because why do they need the big roads inside that village, in their chambers, in their farms? They don't need them. You need them, so talk to them. Now imagine all the 40 years of preserving the tree. And what did MARWA say? Look here.
He knows.
He knows.
Listen to that.
But the owner was here. He
Yeah.
talked to one of the neighbors.
He knows.
He knows.
The owner was here. We talked to one of the neighbors. He knows. And MWANGO is saying, yeah, he knows. If he knew, then why all this happening? I don't know if you guys can hear. Okay, I want you to listen keenly. The voices of women speaking on the background. Another woman standing over there, she's explaining that it is that boy, that Ondari's boy, that cut down the tree. Muchabani or Ondari, I mean, that is Kuria or Ondari. I mean, that boy of Ondari, that Ondari's boy is the one who cut the tree. Listen to that, because I'll be translating to you. Good thing you have me, okay? So when the man is asking, which Fred are you talking about? Because they are telling him, it is Fred who cut down the tree. And the man is like, which Fred, man? Which Fred are you talking about? Then the woman down there is telling him, you know, that Fred. Or Ondari. So Fred is Ayamaro Frederick, okay? You understand? Frederick, Ayamaro, they call him Fred. They call David Jr. Daudi. You understand? Freddy is Ayamara Frederick. And Daudi is David Jr. And DEE MWANGO is Diana. So those are the village names. That is how we know them in the village. So when you hear the woman explaining that Fred is the one who cut them down the tree, Fred is Ayamara Frederick. And Daudi is David Jr. And Diana is DEE MWANGO. So they are explaining that Fred of Ondari. You understand? So the man is really angry. He's asking, which Fred come to cut down my tree? Which Fred are you talking about? My guy, which Fred are you talking about? And the mama is telling him, yeah, that Fred of Ondari. Man is really upset. I totally agree. I understand why he has all the reason to be upset, because why will he preserve the tree for 40 bloody years? And you come one day from nowhere with your glasses and cut it down. Imagine? Yeah, I'm here to explain to you and to make you understand the real thing, because I know you'll meet a bunch of videos and you'll be confused, because you'll see the footage, you don't understand what they are saying, you go and see something else, reaction will be here maybe from the positive side, because they don't go with the facts. So they will get you confused because you're trying to understand what really went down. And trust me, when MARWA come to make a video or DEE MWANGO on this thing, they will get you even confused completely. So I'm here to translate to you even in the local dialect, because I understand it. Okay, I am a Korean too. This is my village. So when the man is really angry and asking, which Fred cut down my tree, the mama there is telling, it is that Fred of Ondari. Because the mama was there, and I actually saw Murimi gave that mama a log of a tree and say, Mama, take this as firewood. And the mama was like, thank you. So the mama is explaining to the man, that Fred of Ondari, Frederick. When they say Daudi, you understand that is David Jr. When they talk about Diana, you know that is DEE MWANGO. Aye? Freddy Ondari. All right? You heard? So the mama is explaining to this man, really step by step by, hey, Mr. Man, Fred is that, okay, Ayamara was on the tree, but the one who used the machete to cut the tree, actually, it was Murimi. The man is really angry. Really angry. You can only imagine that. He's really angry. And Mogesi is trying to explain to his uncle, telling, Uncle, now you heard that those who cut the tree are different people. Okay? It was MARWA and Murimi who cut the tree down. But this man is trying to be bitter here and defending MARWA because he was the one who MARWA is explaining here that they paid him something. Okay? That the owner was here, we gave him something, so they know. That man that MARWA is explaining. So according to them, They think that they sort the owner out, so they have no problem. But again, I know you see, the owner is really angry, is getting physical. All right?
But this can stop the avocado from growing.
No.
Now listen to that madness from MWANGO. Listen to that madness from MWANGO. I'm sorry. Now, MWANGO is ridiculously saying from the background that this cutting that we are cutting down this tree is not gonna stop the avocado from growing. I know it's gonna sprout there as time goes. Maybe, let me say, maybe it was gonna grow back. But again, how long is it gonna take? Because the tree that they are cutting down has taken more than 40 years to reach where it is. So why are you cutting down even if it will still grow? This thing will not, it will not prevent it from growing. MWANGO, for real.
For sure.
Avocado, this.
But this can stop the avocado from growing.
No.
For sure.
Avocado, this is a big tree. Look at the trunk.
Yeah.
MARWA is saying, no, this is the big tree. Look at the trunk. It's big. It's huge. You can't stop it from growing. So Murimi, do your thing as I say. Cut that branch down. Please cut it down. Cut it down. So they are cutting. On the other side, things are boiling. The man is like, I mean, look at this silly old man. Like, I mean, it's, I told you a disclaimer, the language is really abusive and offensive sometimes. The man is going really crazy. And he's telling that man, look at this old silly man. I'll kick your head, your brainless head. If they let you come here, I will work on that brainless head really bad. At least thanks to Mogesi that he managed to contain his uncle. Otherwise things that will run down here, it will be really ugly. Mogesi is like, okay, uncle, those who cut the tree are different people. They were MARWA and Murimi. So these are the man. Mogesi need to understand that the man who is actually coming hard here, he was paid to defend them. They thought the man was the owner. I don't know if they thought so or maybe. So the man is asking from the other far end, when those trees were being cut, or the other man who was actually paid to, the man who was paid to defend MARWA, he's asking from the farthest end that even you, woman, who's trying to explain to that man, when those trees were being cut, were you not there with me, standing there? Were you not there, standing with me there to witness it being cut? So why are you now trying to explain to the man that I was there and blah, blah, so that he can come hard on me? Were you not even there too? You are there. You are there too. And because, you know, they received something. So the man, in David Jr.'s voice, is saying, you know, he used a very offensive language, like this uncircumcised boy. Mauricio, no? Okay. Actually, he called Mogesi's uncle Maurice. It's really bad for a Korean person to listen to that language. It's bad. But I'm translating to you because it's how it came out from his mouth. Because he was paid by a censor to defend him. So he's saying, this uncircumcised boy, he's telling me that I'm the one who cut down the tree. But you all know that it was not me. It was MARWA who paid Murimi. They were on the tree. I was there, even that woman who was there. So why is it coming on me, telling me that he will beat me? You can hear that David Jr.'s voice coming from him. I wonder why these people, well, all these people with David Jr.'s voice turns out to be really ridiculous.
Are you?
Sorry, Mogesi, for the commercial. Anyway, Mogesi, I will watch your commercial later. All right, in the meantime, listen to this. So they are cutting down the tree.
It will now grow going that way.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's deal with this first.
Okay, guys, let's deal with this fast. And, okay, I'm going to take you there a little bit. You listen to this, right? So if I let you listen a little bit to what Murimi is explaining to Marwa, I guess for Swahili speakers here, you can agree with me that Murimi is explaining to Aya Marwa in Swahili and in Kikuria that I will translate to you that, you know what, Marwa, when I sold to DEE MWANGO that land, it has brought a lot of chaos in this village and with my family. And you know what, you guys, your reputation has been really ruined in this village. That is what he's explaining. Okay? Your reputation has been really ruined in this village. So, while I'm selling you this land, it is bringing a lot of chaos here. So what? Juliet is again here. Oh my God, Juliet, what's wrong with you? Juliet, like the video. Guys, please like the video, okay? And who is number one in the crown? Okay, who are the top 3 with the crown today? Like the video so that we can know who is taking the crown, okay? So Murimi is telling Marwa, jina lako limeharibika sana hapa kijijini. I mean, your reputation has really been ruined in this village. Now that they have seen that I've sold your land, they are bringing a lot of chaos. You heard that? Yani kuona nimekuuzia shamba, wameleta shida mingi sana, like brought a lot of problems here. So listen, Murimi is explaining, he's telling them, he's complaining actually that, you know, at this point, you know, I'm innocent. Even these things that are happening here, I'm innocent. But now because I'm interacting with you, because I'm associating myself with you guys, I've sold you land, and now because now we are closer to you, I'm now being cancelled by the community. You know, I'm now being cancelled by the community. So it's because I sold you land. Because you guys, your reputation in this village have really been ruined. So you can only imagine what I'm going through. That is Murimi telling them. And now, you know, Marwa kind of understood that this thing is going to be controversial. He told him, just focus and cut the tree. He's swearing, I swear to God, one God, I'm being cancelled by the community. That is Murimi. Marwa is telling him, no, finish what you're doing. Leave that story alone. So I'm going to jump to that part where the tree actually has been cut down finally, so that you can see what they did. And you can see avocados on the tree. And I see the reason why these people were going really hard on him is because actually you can see some avocado fruits on the tree. You can see that, all right? Let me check who's taking the crown at this moment. Who is number one? Who's not? Number one is Onela. Hey, Onela. Kamo number 2. And Island Gun number 3. Wow, you guys are really doing it amazing, eh? Let me take a screenshot and I'll post that on my community after this. Let me take a screenshot on that. I'll post this on my community. I've taken that screenshot, and I'll give. Let me give a very special shout out to Onela, that is number 1. Kamo, number 2. Island Girl, number 3. Number 4 is Juni. It's only Juni. Antoinette, number 5. Number 6 is Taj, 2158. Number 7, Island Girl, 254. Number 8, Gladys Miss GK. Number 9, Karib. Number 10, Grace C. Of course, 11, Kerry. 12, Hamisi. Oh, Hamisi and Kerry used to talk. What happened? Elise Queen, number 14. Number 13 is Cindy Moses. Vico, number 15. 16, Kavan. Dr. Tendo, number 17. Number 18, Abitu. Okay, economy controversial. That's Donna, number 19. And 20 is MLTS experience. We'll close from there. I'll check on it later as we go on. Let's go back to the real tea here. Thank you for coming. Guys, make sure you like the video. Hi. Bless you. Somebody should tell me, bless you, because I'm sneezing. I don't know. Somebody's talking about me in our community, in our culture. when you sneeze abruptly, somebody's talking about you. In fact, 3, and you don't mention me. You're number 3? Oh, let me refresh the page. Sorry, let me refresh the page. Maybe looks like I haven't seen it. All right. Let me refresh the page. Guys, make sure you like the video. We're going on with this thing. We're going on. We are talking about the mess in the village, all right? Don't forget. Talking about the mess in the village. Oh, wow. Let me take a screenshot. It has changed. The posts have changed, really. So I can see number 1 is now Onella. Onella number 1, Kamo number 2, Gamer Girl number 3. Wow. Island Girl number 4, Junie number 5, 6, Kerry 7, Antoinette 8 is I guess this is Elvis. Number 9, Stage. Number 10 is Mary Mo. I guess so. All right, let's go back to our thing. Guys, like the video? Like the video. Okay? Like the video. So, let's finish with this.
Here the people can pass easily, no problem.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody's coming hard on me. See that? Hamisi. See that? Hamisi, you see that? So don't come on me. Hamisi, I'm sorry, man. Hamisi, you see that? I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I appreciate your correction. That's fine, I know you guys. Let's go on. Julia, today you're not on top 10, so shut your mouth. You told me that you're gonna give me a trip to US. What's wrong with you? Okay, so the tree is being cut down here. Let's look at it because this is what is bringing chaos in the village. Okay, guys, like the video kindly. Now you see the tree has been cut down and the branches are right down there, and the owner of the tree has no idea what's happening there. Okay, the owner of the tree has no idea what's going on there. So he comes out to claim it. Say what? Now you've seen that, right? So you can see the scenario here. The scenario is there. And if I take you back to Mogesi's video, there is here that he was trying to explain. Let me take you over there that he's trying to explain. Bless you. All right, Mogesi, thank you for this explanation. I really needed it.
Was just cutted. That was just.
So Mogesi decided to take us to the tree that has brought all these problems in the village. And it's the same tree that you see Maro and his boy cutting down. All right?
Cutted. Was just cutted.
Yeah, the tree that I was just cut or cutted, whatever. Mogesi, it's okay. What is you say? Gladys is saying, one avocado is sold for almost $1.5 in most states in the U.S. and imported from the South America. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, you can only imagine that one avocado going for $1.5, and this tree maybe gives more than 1,000 such avocados. So they could be possibly making $1,000 from that tree. If that tree actually was on Ondari's tree, I'm trying, okay, you guys try to imagine this, that this avocado tree was from Ondari's shamba, was from Ondari's plot or land. And now they come here and cut it. Do you know how actually Marwa and Ondaris will come out and explain how much one avocado costs in Argentina or in America? or in most states of US, they will come and explain how much they have lost. That one branch was carrying maybe 50 of such. So they will demand 50 per one season and 50 to another season, that one branch, and several branches that have been cut down. So you can only imagine what a loss the other man has gone through. So when he's coming out to defend his property, you heard Maro calling him that these people who have nothing to do, all they want to do is to distract. And because, you know, this road is going to serve all of us. Mr. Nice is telling me, JT, I buy avocados from Mexico that go for 68 to 88 cents each. Now imagine that, from the state that you are at. And someone from the other state maybe buy this a lot of money, you know. Now, you can now relate to the pain that the man is trying to feel. And okay, Mogesi, sure.
It was just not cutted, was just the street. You can take a look. It was from this session. And this kind of avocado, it has just been taken. I don't know, like...
All right. Thank you, Mogesi, for that information. Mogesi is trying to explain to us how long that avocado tree has been preserved by this family, and he's showing you where the avocado tree has been cut from. So Mogesi is trying to explain to you how long this family has preserved this tree. And so you now understand that the man has all the right to go wild, to go crazy, because why would they cut this after he preserved it for that time? And to make it worse, it's not even cutting it. He didn't consult him, or they didn't consult the owner of the tree. And it's not just a tree. This is an avocado tree that sells for a lot of money, you know? A lot of money.
Six people in school. I was born.
You hear? So this avocado tree has sustained 6 children in school and has paid for 6 children their school fees. More than 6. And it's been here for how long, Mogesi?
And found it when it was like that. It has been there for more than
Mogesi was born and found it. So it's been here for how long, Mogesi?
This kind of avocado has been there for more than 40 years. 40 years. That is the real fact.
My man. 40. The tree, the avocado tree, has been preserved by the family and the neighbors for more than 40 years. Mogesi was born, he found it. Other people were born, they found it. Even the MARWA was born. I don't know. MARWA is 40 now. Let me say, the tree was planted when MARWA was like 4 years. Is he 40 anyway? Let me say, this tree was planted when MARWA was born. The year that MARWA was born is when this avocado tree was planted. So it's been here for 40 years, just like Sensor. And now he come and cut it down. Is it because it reminds him how old he is? Oh, he cut it down. Now I feel it, why the man, the owner of the tree, is going wild. And I see the reason why they're going crazy. And this thing is like a dispute that's going to last here for so long, if the 2 families or the 3 families don't solve these issues, these differences. But because the Ondaris want to be top of the village and, you know, rule the village, do you remember the incident that happened in Mama Ann's family when they were trying to pass a road in their land? They wanted a road to pass in the middle of their compound. You know, they were trying to make a road pass in the middle of their compound. And Mama Ann family, they stood firm and said, no, we're not going to allow you guys to make a road in our home. And you heard what Maro came and said. I mean, the videos are all over there. Go watch them. Maro was here calling them ungrateful, very ungrateful people that I constructed them a house. And now they can't allow me to make a road that will pass and bring materials to my home. They deny me to make a road in their home. The Mama Ann were like, no. Matter of fact, Mama Ann family went ahead and constructed a wall, a perimeter wall around their home, and they blocked those roads. So that thing got Maro really pissed off. The videos are there. I can't find one video for you. You know, I can find a video for you that they started this fight. with Mama Ann's family. You all remember that. If you've been in this street for that longer, you understand. But for people who just joined these streets recently, maybe I'll try to walk you through. That's why I go into details and explain to you what's actually happening over there. So tomorrow, this the kind of things, they mean nothing to him, because the villa, which has a swimming pool on top of it, that not Rosie, that DMWANGO is trying to construct, the villa Medellin down there, the villa Gitiriba down there, and the other villas, they're the most important thing. So if they want them to be constructed, whatever it takes, even if it means they have to demolish one of the neighbors' house, they can demolish that house, because the road have to pass there and take materials to the construction site. They don't care what that tree means to them. You heard Mogesi explaining that this tree has been here for more than 40 years. So you understand. You understand why the owner of the tree is going crazy, is going mad. Because, man, this tree has been preserved for all that time. It has fed him. It has paid school fees for more than 6 children over there. And on that is, come and cut a damn tree and laugh on camera and say, you know what, some of these villagers have nothing to do. And you know what, we're going to just stay focused, because they're a bunch of fools. Wow. This only happens in Nyabohansa, by the way. This only happened in that small section of Nyabohansa. But if this thing was happening somewhere like Kisi, somewhere like in Luoland or in Kikuyu, somewhere like away from that village, in some other villages, bro, that family, let me not even say.
Just talking about, I'm just 40 years. That is the real fact, what I'm just talking about. I'm just trying to bring the picture so that then we'll be just going back and get free updates and
Thank you, Mogesi, for that update. And big shout out to you. And guys, if you haven't watched that video, you can go watch it. I was looking at this whole thing and how they were getting physical. And it really got me wondering, why should this village be divided by one family like that? Because look at this. Look at that, man. People are really getting physical. So this is now a clash, like families are clashing on each other. Families are now getting, they're not dividing because of Ondaris. I mean, how much will it cost MARWA to come and sit these people down and explain to them that we are trying to construct a home down there. So we're going to need a road for materials to pass here. So guys, will you allow us to make a road here so that you guys can give an inch of your property? We can use this to make a road. You know, if they agree, then good. If they don't agree, find another alternative. You can as well pay them. I'm sure if MARWA actually approached this man and told him, I'm going to give you something small, before he cut down the tree, that is the point, before he cut down the tree, if he told him that, please allow me to cut these branches here, and I'm going to compensate something small, the man, out of goodwill, he will gladly accept that offer and do that by himself. But now, because MARWA feels like they are untouchable, they go and cut down the tree first, then say, we will talk to the owner. We will give him something small. We will give him something small, and he will be cool. And you know that something small actually was not given to him. It was given to this light-skinned, David Jr. sounding person here. Wow. Honestly, guys, that's messy. That's really ugly and messy. If you ask me, I haven't seen anything uglier and messy like that. Honestly speaking. Wow. And now, look at that Murimi. They're seriously demolishing and destroying it. You know, Seriously. Aye. And from there, Murimi all right. Sorry guys, I was looking at something. Guys, have you liked the video? Guys, please kindly, we are more than 270 something here watching. You know, we saw this coming. Yeah, I did too. When I saw all how they've been, you know, how they started doing that thing, they going in the village and bragging how they want to do construction right, left, and center and start constructing roads. And it happens that, I don't know if you guys really connect this. Why does it happen that every time that the Ondaris want to do something, they have to start chaos with neighbors? The last time they were constructing that road, Mr. Tristan Grandpa was constructing a road for them. They had to get into mess with Pasi. They invaded into Pasi's land and dug into a big portion of it. And when Pasi came out to claim it or maybe to complain, you know how they called her? Ungrateful. And we've taken care of their children and blah, 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 blah. We have done a lot. So why is she complaining? Other villagers were complaining. Why are these people getting into our lands? Why are they invading to our lands and, you know, destroying it? That is one. You remember the Mama Ant's case, right? It's all over there. They were passing the tippers and the lorries and trucks were passing in the middle of their home. You can only imagine. The house is down there, another house here, and they're using the compound as a road. And the Mama Ants were like, no way, you guys, what are you doing? No, please, don't do that. Okay? At least you guys, no. We said no. They constructed a perimeter wall there. And immediately, when that perimeter wall was now being constructed, you know what Maro said? These people are really ungrateful. They are blocking us. They are blocking the road that has been here for years. A road in someone's compound, even if it's been there for decades or centuries. As long as this is someone's property, he can choose to close it anytime he wants. Why are these people, Ndari have his perimeter wall around his home. Mara, the same thing. You know, Conmam, the same. They secure their own properties. But now look at this. They entertain Marwa's family, that's why. I can say, yes, they do. But again, on the other side, I can say, the Marwas, they are intimidating the other villagers because the Ondaris, they think they have made it because they have money. You know the power of money. The other time they were having this conversation, Marwa and DEE, they're saying, when you have money, you have power to purchase. You come here, you laughing when you're purchasing. It's like a joke. You're asking, how much is this costing? $20. Take 30, actually 40. Okay? So you have the power. And you this thing is common sense. You know, when you have cash, you have power, and you can intimidate the less fortunate. That's why you see the vulnerable in the village are being mistreated, they're being done like this. But when they come to complain, they are branded ungrateful, they are branded all sort of names. Murimi. So after all these shenanigans, Murimi still follows these people back to the construction site and go to tell DEE MWANGO. Go and tell DEE MWANGO that he wants to be with. Sorry. Let me skip the camera. Sure. I want to rewind a little bit and see. Now, I'm talking about the power of dollar in the village, and I don't know if you guys can see it. This same boy that is carrying a huge and heavy load of iron sheet here is called Murimi. Is the same guy who just sold the land to DEE MWANGO, the land that now he is coming here, the land that they are building. So instead of Murimi using the same bike, that Bond boy, yeah. Thank you for that. That Bond boy, let me call him Bond boy, right? Do I have a picture of the bond? I guess I do. Let me bring the bond picture, because that really is sounding the bond boy. You guys are really bad. I never thought you could be that bad. All right, where is that picture? Oh my God. I can't find it. All right, that picture is on my community. Let me call him the bond boy. Fine. So the bond boy, after selling the land, he bought a motorbike. And the motorbike is still there. He's not using it. He's not hustling. He's still coming to cry to DEE MWANGO that he still wants to be a what? A watchman. If this is not voodoo, if this is not cult, some sort of witchcraft, please tell me this is not. The boy just sold the land for a few dollars here. Let me say a few thousand of shillings here. And he's just purchased a bike that he's using again to work for the DEE MWANGOs, maybe for food or for free, for just validation. And see, he's carrying a huge load of iron sheet, and he's drunk, completely drunk. He's telling and begging DEE MWANGO, I want to be the watchman, your watchman. So not DEE MWANGO, Murimi is gonna pack the bike that he bought, put it aside, instead of hustling money, and he come to beg DEE MWANGO to employ him as a watchman. You know, I used to hear that witchcraft exists. I used to hear that cult. I used to hear that people can get brainwashed and can be used and can be turned into zombies and converted into something that don't reason. I used to hear those kind of stories, and now it's making sense. Because look at this. Look at this story here. Look. And DEE MWANGO make sure that she captures that incident. All right, guys, you can see I'm having the village fools. This guy just sold me land, and he's still working here, and he's begging me to be my what? my watchman.
Pole pole.
Oh my God, that's risky. No gloves, no protective gear, no nothing. The bond boy is completely drunk. Look at him, listen to his intonation and everything, and tell me if that is not true. Look at that. Let me put it back. Let me reduce the playback speed so that you guys can look at that. Wow. This boy is drunk. He's intoxicated. I mean, the boy is not in his right mind. And this is just a few days after selling the motorbike. So what he do is collect a few shillings on the road, go buy changa from Condad, allegedly. Go buy changa, that illicit brew, moonshine or something, kombucha, from Condad. And he's completely drunk. They're using him because they know this man is drunk and they can use him anyhow they want. So the guy is parking the bike that he just sold the land and bought. He's carrying these heavy things, and he's begging DEE MWANGO, literally begging her to make him her watchman. Bro.
I'll be a watchman.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is my home.
I'll be what? I'll be a watchman. This is my home. This is not your home no more, boy. You sold this land. Are you out of your mind? Of course you are. I know you are out of your mind. But are you out of your mind? Yes, you are. So you just sold this area. This is not your home no more, boy. You sold this, and this is DEE MWANGO's home now. So I want to be a watchman. God have mercy. Guys, this is not normal. It can be normal. This can never, on the normal ground, this can never be categorized as normal. No way. This man is under something. And I'm surprised and even shocked that they have managed to, I mean, I see the reason why Ernesto is really crying for his brother, because the brother is This brother needs some good slaps. I mean, boy need to be woke up. I mean, he need to be. I need to be a watchman. Boy.
I'll be watching you.
For real. You'll be doing what?
What if anything gets lost?
I'll be encountered for it.
Man. Can someone give me what they use on these people? Someone need to give me what they use on these people, because I don't think it's normal. Yo, who knows how to convert people into zombies? Anyone out there? Do you know any method I can use to convert someone, a real grown person, to be some sort of a zombie, so that I can use them? Because it's completely impossible for me to imagine that. Sell me your land. Go buy a motorbike. Sell me a land, go buy a motorbike. The rest of my money, come and buy changa or illicit brew from my conduct here, allegedly, and use the same bike that you bought from the land you sold me, working for me, come work for me, and oh my God, I want to be a watchman. And the guy is like, bro, it's not a laughing matter, but sometimes I really feel like, man. Look at this. It's painful to watch. It's really hurt me. I feel like this is a brother, a man with a family, you know? A man with a family. He's a wife. He has a wife and a child, some children. What are his children going to, what are the children going to benefit or gain from this mess that this man is doing? From that bone that he was eating the soup. Let me look for that bone picture. I'm looking for that bone picture. Oh my God, why is it? Why can't I find the bone picture? I will really find the bone picture. Let me just find it here so that I can share with you. All right, I'm gonna find it. I really need to find the bone picture so that I can share with you. I'm sure I have it here. Say less. Say less. I have it. I have it. Hey. Okay. Nah. It's not that. It's not it. That bone picture is somewhere. I'm looking for it. Crazy. Guys, like the video. Guys, like the video. I'm trying to get you that bone picture. Oh my God, where is it? It just... get here. Move. Sorry. Man, I can't find it again. It's just evaporated. Too bad. But it's fine. Alright? It's fine. It's here. This is what I'm talking about. I hope you can see it, right? That bone picture, right? That is the man. You see the boy? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. At least now I have it. You see that? At least I got it. So let me drag this bone picture and put it somewhere down here. so that when he speaks, you can see the bond on the other side. All right? Yeah, let me keep him right there so that you can hear what he's trying to say. Mr. Bond picture, say. Look at that. Look at that. The man is asking, is this not a site you're trying to build? The Mwango is saying yes. So I want to be a watchman.
I'll be a watchman. Yeah, this is my home. I'll be watching you.
For real? Where will your bike be? I mean, didn't you sell this land to buy a bike to hustle and make your life better? Why again do you want to be a watchman? If you wanted to be a watchman, you could have looked for that job before selling the land. I mean, there are a bunch of security firms who are looking for watchmen. Some things really happening only in Nyabohansi. But Mr. Bond, the bondman, the bondman here, you can see him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. After eating this bone, he went gaga. That bone though was special. This is special, man. Can't you see that? Look how big this thing is. So from this moment, this boy does not think in his mind. Does he even know what he's talking about? Where is Ernest? Ernest needs to come and give him. Why is he behaving like he belongs to the sky? I even noticed that, by the way. He's like, you heard how he like, I want to be a dinosaurs, right? Something a bone from an alien. I don't know which bone is this. This was a special type of bone. Never seen this before. Anyway, let's finish with this bone man.
What if anything gets lost?
I'll be encountered for it.
All right, enough of that, because it's getting me really angry, and I can't stand this. But one thing I wanted you guys to see is this incident that actually drew my attention, and I hope that you have seen it. That video is courtesy of Mogesi, and let me actually give Mogesi a very special shout out. Let me share his channel here, because he did an incredible job, a massive job, to give us that detailed video. Okay, let me share his channel here so you guys can support Mogesi. Okay. Thank you guys. If you support him, I'll really appreciate. So there is a link of Mogesi, and because he gave us that video, I'm sharing his link. Okay, please support Mogesi. And by the way, Mogesi has been robbed. Another thing that I'm talking to you, I want to let you know, his shop has been raided. He's been robbed, and so guys, you can talk to him. You can tell him something. Okay, his shop was robbed last night. He lost everything. So you guys can talk to him, find him, and you understand. Yeah, so that is it, man. His shop has been robbed, and I feel bad for Mogesi. Anyway, that is it for now. Yeah, again, it has been robbed. Okay, how they came? The people came to his shop and they robbed it. I mean, the whole of it. I don't know. Can't you see? Okay, let me share the video that he's trying to share, that thing. So that guys, this is another A or B, and the video is here.
What if you're
the video is here. I'm trying to at least give you a hint about what's happening to Mogesi's video shop.
Yes, guys.
Look at his shop. This is the shop.
This kind of crate of soda. The water they were in just yesterday.
The shop is the shop is literally the shop is literally clean. They robbed it, they clean it at night, and he woke up to an empty shop. You can look at that. So that's the reason why I'm trying to at least feel sorry for him. And guys, you can support him. There's a link over there. Watch his video. Talk to him. It will mean a lot. It's a really bad thing to see that happening. So Mugesi, man, you have my word, okay? I'm sorry. And you're going to rise up again, okay? The village is bad.
The plots, we'll take a look how the stands just look like. The stand was just contained.
Now, guys, you can see, right? So sorry for that, Mugesi. And so, guys, it's been a pleasure having you all here. It's time for me to bounce. Before I go, let me check who's taking the leadership in the community leadership board or leaderboard. Let me see who is leading. How many likes do we have, guys? Make sure we hit at least 200 likes before we go. Let's get to 200 likes. On the community leaderboard, I see Island Girl right now taking the lead. Let me highlight it. Island Girl taking the lead as number 1. Number 2 is Karib. Number 3 is Juni. Wow, thank you so much. Top 3 with a crown tonight that are going to walk out with a crown. And y'all who actually watch this, you are amazing. Okay? Everyone who watched this episode was amazing. And now you see what's happening in the village. I'm glad that you guys were with me. Make sure you like the video before you go and subscribe. All right? I'll be seeing you in the next video, inshallah, tomorrow or any other time. See you around in the streets. If any other reactor is coming up, I'll be there to have fun with you all and talk about the streets. So see you around in the streets and greet each other out. And big shout out to Island Girl number 1, Karib number 2, it's Juni number 3, number 4, okay, was Gracie, Elise Queen number 5, Kavar number 6, Elvis number 7, Ornella number 8, Camo 9, number 10 was Joanne. Yeah, that's top 10. Number 11 was No Be Comment. 12 was Gamer Girl 254. 13 was Edwin. 14 Valve. 15 Gladys, Miss KG, Miss GK. Kerry number 16. 17 it's Call Me Controversial, aka Abitu. Number 18 Antoinette Souza. 19 V Mwelu, big shout out to you. And 20 is Maureen. Thank you all so much for being here. So it's time for me to bounce. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, amigos. Bye. I love you. You know that? Like the video before you go. Bye.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole lot of meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. That we can do nothing at all. So what, if you're stupid then you know it's nothing wrong. You and me got a whole lot of meaning, I don't know far.